Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, opening day baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Atlanta Braves, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Pitching in our game today, Zach Wheeler. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He swings and fouls one off.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a pop-up. Turner should have it. And it's caught for the out. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Oh, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2 out, space is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Schwarber under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound now, Spencer Strider.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one fouled off. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. And that's in for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
With Merrifield up to the plate.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Just misses. And that's ball 1.
It's a good take.
That one misses. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Strider keeping him close. Here's Bryce Harper. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The 1-0. Ripped to first. Caught. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And that one upstairs.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The pitch.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. On the ground at first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So up next, Michael Harris. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a good eye there.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Ripped to short. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6, the catcher, Sean.
2 outs, base is empty. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. And it's fouled away. Murphy goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swing and a miss.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So, man aboard, Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Swinging a foul straight back. Arcia, an all-star a season ago, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Two outs. Headed towards the corner. Castellanos on his horse. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
And there's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Fly ball down the line. Reaches out for it, but can't make the play, and it drops foul in the corner. Just outside. Now 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss, you go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And ball one. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. 2 down. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. They didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off the shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Bo.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that one wrapped foul. Realmuto getting the start at catcher, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. The 0-1.
Hey, 2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a high chopper. On the run, sends it over to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Jared Kelnick.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And that's down and away.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. That one off the mark. And the count's even at 2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
Here's Acuna now. Led off the game with a strikeout. Swing and a miss.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Hey, 2.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count. Just missed. On the ground, right side. Over over to Turner for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Strider back to work. Misses inside. And that's ball 1.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Two-0. And a foul ball. The 2-1. That went back up the middle and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's Alec Bohm. In there for strike 1. And the right-hander deals. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's a 1-1. That one the other way. And foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, could be 2. Fires to second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now the veteran pitcher, Zach Wheeler. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Foul ball. Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ozzie Albies. The right-hander back to work. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March. So he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team.
0-2 is the count.
0-2 now.
One ball,
that skips
2
into dirt.
strikes.
One of the things from 2023, great counting stats for Matt Olson, but the hard hit rate was through the roof.
That's ball 2.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. On a bounce right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Braves go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, Trey Turner now. Here comes a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Count 1-0.
Bounce to third, and it's off the bag. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Stepping in is the speedy Whit Merrifield. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Pitch misses. 1-0. The Phils looking to strike first here on opening day. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Center field. Harris after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 3, Harper.
Here's Harper now. He's 0 for 1. To third. Fair ball. Flying around third is Turner. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
1 down. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's downstairs and outside. The pitch. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Harper, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
One run across in the frame so far. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Harris, in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So here's Murphy now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Orlando Arcia. This to third. Boom. Whips it across. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back in Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. JT Real Muto. The pitch. Just missed. And now it's even up. Good eye right there. Just off the inside edge.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And he's already singled in this game. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. First pitch, and he just misses.
Boom, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And here it comes. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have got it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next offering is downstairs. That's a strike. Bounced up the middle. Arcia whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Top of the 6th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Jared Kelman. Wheeler back to work. Bounce to the right. Merrifield to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Spencer Strider now at the plate.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. And now 2-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And he deals. Sit down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ronald Acuna Jr. Ball 1 there. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And a pitch. That one ripped right center field. This one's got a chance, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
At the belt and fires. And swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Here in Philadelphia, we go bottom 6. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Zach Wheeler. And the pitch. And a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch.
Ball one.
On the ground. Arcia sends it to first. One up, one down.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from
The
the
batter,
batter.
number
Rolled
7.
over it, got the ground out.
Shutdown.
Back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner at the plate.
Always we know, just some things we should.
That one's in there, 0-1.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Outside.
Just off the outside edge. In there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and he grabs it in foul ground. Next offering misses down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of
The batter,
pitches
number 9.
to even that
Second
count up
baseman.
at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now for the Phillies, Whit Merrifield. Inside,
in.
just missed. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Arcia tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're on top 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. And a pitch. That one misses. Ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
No outs, runner at first. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Austin Riley.
that's
Just
off the
missed. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The 1-0. Big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Nelson also getting ready. The pitch. Hard on the ground to first. Over to Turner for one. Back to first. And that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play. And then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Harris in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. To the right side, Merrifield whips it to first. And that is the third out of the inning.
Rejoins with a traditional seventh-inning stretch.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the seventh. Bryce Harper to the plate.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front.
Now on the bump, Tyler Matzek.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The pitch. And a good eye there. Left-hand batter waits. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And now the lefty lifted in the air out to left. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder.
So digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss, strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to the left, Riley. Schwarber out of the play.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one missing low. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
JT Realmuto steps in. misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Castellanos at second with 2 down. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Man on second, 2 down. Not even close there. 2-1. Kicks and fires. That's down and in. Brandon Marsh next to bat for Philadelphia. Man at second. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 2. That just misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
It started a little too early. Strike 1. Ball to strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. This ball's chopped on the ground. Arcia to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
A nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. New pitcher for the Braves, Penn Murphy.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And ball 1. And the righty deals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 runs in. There comes the throw.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Zach Wheeler stands in for the Phillies. In for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves nothing. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's Sean Murphy. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Action in the pen down there. Jose Alvarado preparing to come on if needed. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singy. Blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ball, 1 strike.
That misses, and a count 2-1. Good eye in that spot.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Full count.
The Braves trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And now 1 and 2. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Gathers and throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Turner now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Always we know. Just some things we should. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch me backspin off the atlas. Pass to
The right-hander back to work. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Murphy, in his 3rd season, he throws a slurve, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Up the middle, Arcia. Throws, save. And that was close.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
And at first, Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's in there for strike 1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And the pitch. Ground ball left side. Goes to second for one. On to Olsen. That's two.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Harper. 1 for 3. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. The left-hander on now, Aaron Bummer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one sliced foul. Kicks and deals.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Bummer deals. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, Harper retired. And that is the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Luis Guillorme.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Wheeler back to work. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. And in one hops the wall. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That's inside.
That's inside.
And it's 1-0.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And the 1-0. And another ball.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
3-2.
Out to short, Turner. They get the out on Acuna. He's 2 outs away. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. First pitch misses. Man at second. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. High fly ball down the left field line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there are 2 outs.
Well, what's amazing that he's just now about to throw his 100th pitch. I mean, that's something that he can be really proud of when this thing's over.
So they're down to their final out. Matt Olson getting ready to hit. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed. Strike 2. The Braves down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. We'll see you soon.
Telling me about next man, but next man ain't with the play.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.